Wrong game, sorry.
Good, I don't Good, keep relaxed, let's see those. Good, team. Yeah, cover me. Love that, keep up. Good, turn the 10. Time. Yes, man, beam. Good, hey! What the fuck is there? I ain't load up for the big games, let's go. No. Good, hey! Now, cover me. Yes, Oscar, we're stronger. I think we're stronger. Good, Oscar, relax me up, Oscar. Like Kilo. Yes, good. I keep the ball. Yes. Square. Shut your mouth. Stand. Yes, come. One now. Go. Good. I force it too short.
Alright, it's a solid half. I know there's 3 of us on the bench, there's changes and everyone's off for 10. Like, genuine question, do you want to do 2 at a time? Or is that going to kill the momentum? Like, honest opinions.
Taya, please bro, just be mindful. You know they're going to just go through. If a man runs at you 100 miles per hour, jump that tackle, move the ball. 100%. Be intelligent, boys. Honestly, we're tight, they can't get past us. We're going to keep a clean sheet.
We've done it right. I think obviously we know we can do better. It's 3-0 up, we're 3-0 up. They're going to come at us second half. to be fair, if I'm honest with you, the referee has been given some cheap fouls. Right, we know that, but let's just play our game. React, man. Don't let nothing around you, etc. Just react. That's what I'm going to say. Apart from that, I think we're doing alright.
A little bit quicker to protect each other.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, in terms of protecting us, if we move it quick, then when they try to get tight, they can't get as tight because the ball's just gone to the next man,
Just play smart, bro. DDs, man, they'll just run for the sake of running.
Literally, they're angry.
Yeah, but be intelligent, bro.
Gibson, you're on for me.
No, Gibson and you off, and then we're putting Jams and Marcel.
Oh, was you on just now?
Yeah, because we're just doing it in the same rotation, we're doing two at a time. Yeah, so Jams
so
coming
Jams
on,
is coming on, and who's the other one?
Gibson was the first one on. So Gibson,
Marcel,
yeah,
so I'm off, and
so we'll do it at two at a time, so everyone gets more minutes.
Also,
Me, you, and Gibson now.
also isolate one-on-one. Give
Yeah,
it to
yeah,
Femi.
it is. Yeah, you three off. Yeah, you're right.
Isolate
And then
one-on-one.
you're coming on with either Femi or Gibson, yeah?
Do it in one. Good. Hold. And again. Good. Good.
Well,
Now stand, Mark. Stand. Stand. Then lead. Good, Jam. I must switch men. Stand, Mark. Stand, Mark. Good, Mark. Turn. Good, Jam. Good, position. Hurry up, Sadiq. Pass your rifle. Rifle.
Love that drop. Everything covered. There's some water on the pitch. He told me to turn the camera off before he did it. Make it viral. minutes. 3 minutes. Win that.
You've done that twice, man!
What up, go? Come on, man. Get that.
Look, God, leg forward. Leg forward. Give it to him. Give it to him. Good ball, yeah, man. Now then. I know, we won the game though. Man against time, stand. Yeah. See you, that's what.
Alright, let's get another one. Fuck this, bro.
Relax. Good. Yeah, you won that. Well played. Well played, man. That's tough, bro. Scrap it to the end. Alright, boys, well played.
You want to talk about them?
Yeah, well played, man. I'll be very real though. I'll turn the voice down when we talk to each other. Yeah, because ultimately, we're shouting at each other for doing the right things. But football's football, innit?
I just want to address, I think the communication sometimes can be a bit negative. It can be a bit negative. I understand we all have different characters, different personalities, but I just think we have to understand each other. I'm honest with you, the last like 10-15 minutes, it was sluggish. They got back in the game for whatever reason, I don't know. I think ultimately it's down to communication. That people we're men, innit? We don't like being told what to do as men, I understand that, but at the same time, it's important to listen. You may not agree with someone, but you have to listen. And then once you listen, you can have your say. But when two people are barking, things are never going to get resolved. It's my thing with the whole communication, because I've been there, I was young. These were things I was doing when I was like 16, 17, 18. We're adults now, we're in our like latter 20s, so we shouldn't be doing those things. Like we need growth, and that's part of growth. You know what I mean? UTR, our family, like we see how we are on Sunday. There's a reason why we are undefeated in 2 years. There's a reason behind that. You know, so and that's just down to respect. But you can't disrespect each other 11 aside and then come 5 aside and act like you can't be spoken to.
Communicate, like you said, because we pass your man on. We've all played 11s, we've all played 5s. You got to think, and if it's something that's boring to you, then I'm happy to do the extra running. But if you're intelligent, bruv, he doesn't sweat because he plays football properly. But if that's 3 weeks, boys, we've made a game hard. For what?
On the counter 2 or 3 times, we were in control, and Will, I know obviously me and you had a disagreement, and you know I'm not that guy that's like rude. So the point, in the heat of the moment, I'm like we're one goal up, and I was the last man. I had a runner either side of me, and I needed someone to come back with me, and that was what I was trying to communicate.
Football's never personal. Some man just take it that way. That's just it. I think you make a valid point of men don't like being told what to do, but fam, there's only so many times a person's gonna ask you to do something nicely. If you're not doing it, when you get shouted at, bro, take responsibility. If a man has to verbally scream at you to tell you to do something, there's a reason why he's screaming at you. And if someone's screaming at you on the pitch, that's just information. It's football. He has to be loud. He has to be loud. And even when he's screaming, sometimes you're not saying you're not hearing it. So when he's screaming at you, you stop taking it personal as if like man's telling me, you know, this and that. Like it is what it is. And in Will's defense in that situation where you're calling him back, I thought Will was fine because it was me, you back, and someone else. I don't know who was right on me. But my point is, just because Will's a defender doesn't mean that Will has to come back and defend. If Will's gone up, someone fill in. That's just football, bro. If they've done a crossover, someone takes the man, someone follows him. That's just it. That's what I mean. Like, you can't expect a man to, like, he's drove forward with the ball, had a shot. You're there. Will's a defender. You want him to run back? That doesn't make any sense.
Real, boys. 1, 2, 3, 4. Unless we're playing them lot. But there's no one out there who's going to hurt us. It's when we hurt ourselves by getting emotional. Put your emotions in your pocket when it comes to football.
This though, me personally, I don't know, you lot can have your opinions and think that's a good result. I think that's poor. Because from last season, I think you lot will all know we won that on goal difference. So if we're making that, we could have made that a game where we're 5 goals clear or 4 goals clear. And now we won that game by 1 goal. And we won the last game by 1 goal.
But then
Those are goals that count for a lot, and we won last season based off 1 goal. So that's my point.
But I just think
how we play, we kind of play as individuals. We don't play as a team as much. Like you can tell by the way we play sometimes, you can still see the personalities are showing on the pitch individually between all of us. So I think, you know, the moment we start working together as a team is when we actually start to play as a team, because there was actually a point where we did. I'm not saying that we don't now, but like you can see that it's like you can see the egos showing when someone says, "Oh, you know, why'd you do this?" and this. It's a reaction. Like, sometimes you just need to. Sometimes we just need to listen, even if you disagree. Sometimes just hold it in and then say it at the end of the game and be like, you know what, bro, I feel like that, you know, then cool. But if it's happening in the middle of the pitch, it just becomes a mess.
And it looks bad on us.
I see these team talks, bro. At fives, like interventions.
You know what? It's needed. It's therapeutic.
Like Ricky Nathan.
It's really therapeutic.